Are you in your 20s and worried about your financial future? Well, you're not alone. Navigating the world of finance in the early stages of adulthood can seem like a daunting task. Many young adults stumble into common pitfalls, from overspending to neglecting their savings. But remember, it's never too early to start planning and managing your finances. These formative years are crucial for building a solid financial foundation. In this video, we will discuss the top 10 personal finance mistakes you should avoid in your 20s. Mistake number 1, not setting a budget. Picture this. You're diving into a pool, but you have no idea how deep it is. That's what it's like spending money without a budget. You're splashing around, blissfully unaware, until suddenly you hit rock bottom. Without a budget, you're blindly navigating your financial waters, and that can lead to overspending. A budget is like your financial blueprint. It tracks your income and expenses, giving you a crystal clear view of where your money is going. If you're spending more than you're earning, a budget will flash those red warning signs. It helps you control your spending habits and ensures you're allocating funds to the right places. So if you find yourself often surprised at how little is left in your bank account at the end of the month, it's time to set a budget. Remember, a budget is not a restriction but a financial tool that gives you freedom and control. Mistake number 2, living beyond your means. Slipping into the comfort of overspending can feel like a warm bath, but let me tell you, it's more like quicksand. It's easy to fall into and hard to get out of. The allure of immediate gratification often blinds us to the long-term consequences. That's where debt comes in, uninvited, like a guest who overstays their welcome. Living beyond your means is not just about splurging on the latest gadgets or designer clothes. It's about consistently spending more than you earn, about ignoring the reality of your financial situation. It's like running up a down escalator, exhausting and getting you nowhere. The importance of living within one's means cannot be overstated. It's the cornerstone of financial stability and independence. It means being able to meet your needs, save for the future, and enjoy the fruits of your labor without the shadow of debt looming over you. Always remember, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Mistake number 3, not saving for emergencies. Life is unpredictable, and that's where an emergency fund comes in. Think of it as a financial shock absorber. When unexpected expenses hit, a car repair, a medical bill, or even job loss, this fund can keep you afloat. Without it, you may find yourself in debt or making financial sacrifices. It's not a question of if these unforeseen expenses will come, it's a question of when. Building an emergency fund might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Start small and gradually increase your savings. Even a few dollars a week can add up over time. Automate your savings if possible, making it a regular part of your financial routine. Remember, an emergency fund isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's your financial safety net, providing peace of mind and stability when life throws you a curveball. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. Mistake number 4, neglecting retirement savings. It's easy to think that retirement is a distant reality, especially when you're in your 20s. But here's the catch. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. This is where the magic of compound interest comes in. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts off small, but as it rolls down, it picks up more snow, growing bigger and bigger. That's how compound interest works. Your money grows not just from the initial amount you put in, but from the interest you've already earned. It's like earning interest on your interest. And the longer your money is invested, the more time it has to roll down that hill and grow. Retirement might seem far off now, but it comes quicker than you think. Remember, the earlier you start saving for retirement, the better off you'll be. Mistake number 5, ignoring insurance. Let's delve into it. Insurance, whether it's health, car, or life, isn't just a piece of paper. It's a safety net, a cushion for those unexpected life events that can otherwise leave you financially crippled. Imagine waking up to a hefty hospital bill after an unforeseen accident or dealing with the financial aftermath of a car collision. Not having insurance can lead to these scenarios, putting a significant dent in your savings. Life insurance, on the other hand, isn't solely about you. It's about providing for your loved ones even when you're not around. It's about making sure they're not left with financial burdens in your absence. So, think of insurance as a financial shield, protecting you from the unpredictability of life. It's not just about the now, it's about securing your future too. Remember, insurance is not an expense but an investment in your financial security. Mistake number 6, not paying off debt. Imagine walking with a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Each rock represents a debt you owe. The more rocks, the heavier the backpack, the harder it is to walk, let alone run. Debt is like that backpack. It weighs you down, and high-interest debt, well, that's like adding more rocks into the mix. The longer you keep it, the heavier it becomes. So, what can you do? Prioritize. Start by tackling high-interest debts, such as credit card debts. These are the big rocks. By paying them off as soon as possible, you lighten your load, you free up your income, and you save on interest. Next, look at your lower-interest debts. These are your smaller rocks. While they might not feel as heavy, they still weigh you down. Pay them off, and feel the relief of a lighter backpack. Remember, debt is costly. The sooner you pay it off, the more money you'll save. Mistake number 7, not investing. Now let's talk about the power of investing. Investing isn't just for the wealthy, it's for everyone. It's about making your money work for you instead of the other way around. Think about it. If you stash your money under the mattress, it's not going to grow. But if you invest it wisely, it can multiply over time. Investing could be as simple as opening a high-yield savings account, buying shares in a mutual fund, or even starting your own small business. The key is to start early and be consistent. The magic of compound interest, earning interest on your interest, can turn even small regular investments into a substantial sum over time. Sure, there are risks involved, but with careful planning, research, and a diversified portfolio, you can mitigate these risks and reap the rewards. Investing may seem daunting at first, but it's crucial for long-term financial growth. Mistake number 8, ignoring credit scores. Now, this is a big one. Think of your credit score as your financial passport. It's a 3-digit number that lenders, landlords, and sometimes even potential employers use to determine your credit worthiness. A good credit score can open the door to lower interest rates on loans, better chances of getting approved for mortgages or rentals, and even lower insurance premiums. Conversely, a poor credit score can limit these opportunities and make your financial journey a bit more challenging. So how do you maintain a good credit score? Pay your bills on time, try to keep your debt levels low, and avoid applying for credit unnecessarily. These actions demonstrate responsible financial behavior and can contribute positively to your credit score. In short, your credit score is not just a number. It's a reflection of your financial health, and it should not be ignored. Remember, a good credit score opens doors to better financial opportunities. Mistake number 9, falling for financial scams. It's a pitfall that's easy to stumble into, especially in our digital age. Scammers are becoming increasingly sophisticated, and their tactics are often disguised as legitimate opportunities. From Ponzi schemes promising high returns to phishing emails masquerading as your bank, the world of scams is vast and ever-evolving. The key to avoiding such scams is twofold. First, be vigilant. Always double-check sources, verify identities, and never give out personal information unless you're certain of who you're dealing with. Second, stay informed. Knowledge is your best defense. Understand the basics of personal finance and be aware of the common scams circulating. Remember, if an offer seems too good to be true, it probably is. High reward comes with high risk, and quick fixes rarely exist in the financial world. So, take your time, do your research, and trust your instincts. Stay informed and vigilant. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Mistake number 10, not learning about personal finance. We've all heard the saying, knowledge is power. But when it comes to personal finance, this phrase takes on a whole new level of importance. You see, financial literacy isn't just about knowing how to balance a checkbook or understanding the difference between a debit and a credit card. It's about understanding how money works on a larger scale. It's about recognizing the value of investments, the impact of inflation, and the importance of diversification. It's about knowing how to navigate the world of taxes, insurance, and retirement savings. But most importantly, it's about continuous learning. The world of finance is constantly evolving, and staying on top of these changes can mean the difference between financial stability and financial hardship. It's never too late to start learning, and there are countless resources available to help you on your journey. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you learn about personal finance, the better equipped you'll be to make sound financial decisions. So there you have it, the top 10 personal finance mistakes to avoid in your 20s. From setting a budget and living within your means, to saving for emergencies and retirement, paying off debt, investing, maintaining good credit, and steering clear of scams. And most importantly, always continue to educate yourself about personal finance. By avoiding these pitfalls, you can lay a solid foundation for your financial future. Remember, it's never too early to start planning for your financial future.